Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 as Communist Italy. And things are going fairly well, other than the fact, of course, that we're at war with kind of the entire world. We're at war with the Axis, of which Great Britain is one. We're also at war with the Commonwealth, which isn't quite as significant. Mostly Kanakistan, Australia, that sort of thing. Stuff that's distant and therefore maybe a little bit annoying for us to take over, but not necessarily all that threatening currently. In the last episode, I'm trying to remember, we started the war against the Axis, or got involved in the war against the Axis in some way. I can't remember. I think, did Germany declare war on the Soviet Union? I think so. It's been a couple of days for me. And at some point, like, we basically just beat the snot out of Germany and had a reason for maybe keeping part of Germany alive. But I was thinking about that afterwards. Now, because I was like, oh, we'll just take out some of the other combatants, this will get taken care of. But I've changed my mind. I've repositioned everyone on the German border here. They're just going to make their way over, because I realize that right now the Soviets, tons of their troops are occupied over here. I should clear them out so that these troops can be reassigned somewhere, for example, to the Iberian front. And yeah, we will still plan some sort of naval invasion for that at some point if we can. But yeah, we'll reposition our troops over here. This is going to be fine. I mean, there's a lot of moving around. We wasted some time. Oh well. I think this is going to be better, because yeah, free up all the Soviet troops and get them to head back over here is going to be perfectly fine. I guess we can take out the Netherlands at the same time. That's okay. And yeah, mostly everyone's doing a big strategic redeploy here, so we just got a little bit of time to kill, which is fine. It's 1941. We're behind in the encryption. We're behind in a lot of things. That 30% tech malice, it's so crazy. We were defeated in a naval battle somewhere over here. Okay. Alright. And then there's a battle happening here against the Axis forces. It's subs and destroyers getting involved. What is our fleet composition currently? Okay, well, first of all, we've got some extra ships kicking around. I'm going to take the cruiser and throw you in there, and then these destroyers, I'm going to put you as a new escort group. Yeah, our raiders are nearly gone. Oh well. I guess that's going to have to do. We don't have much in the way of sub-tech. We do need to... Probably, it would be nice to flood out a bunch of subs. In particular, it'd be nice to maybe do it here. I don't know what our production queue is kind of looking like, ship-wise. I mean, we do have some submarines theoretically being produced. We shall see. They're not very high-end, I don't think, but here we can. Still lots of guys are still getting into position. I'm going to get a little halt command, just get them to sort of rethink some things. Especially anyone who is close to the front lines, but is still doing a strategic redeployment. We could get them to stop doing the strategic redeployment a little bit earlier, so that they can re-get their org a little faster. And we're just going to wait for some of these organizations to kick in, and then we'll hit go on this. Looks like most of the Soviet attacks aren't going too well right now. And it's not like we'd have the best attacking force. Again, just general lack of tanks and whatnot. Are we still training troops? Okay, we've got these guys, which is going to be fine. Yeah, we may make the run up to modern tanks. I don't know. Alright, the Netherlands has capitulated, making this front a little goofier looking. Let me just redraw this front line. Oh, I'm using the wrong key. There we go. I don't know. Whatever, man. It's going to be hard, because they're coming in from the surround, so it's going to be hard to get these guys to necessarily move the way we want, but it's going to be okay. Still waiting for a little bit of org. I mean, we're not going to have much in the way of planning bonus. Although, you know what? Let's go ahead and staff plan office. Or staff office plan? Staff office plan. So what we're going to do. We're going to spend some of our command power to get a boost to our planning speed. You have no org. I guess a couple of you are still doing strategic redeployment. Emperor of Japan taking on the Qing. Some red and green. Mostly it's lines not moving here. Yeah, that's all that is. Which is fine. We've got air cover in here. Not that much, actually. Are these... these are only fighters. Oh yeah, we've got nothing else currently. We're still patrolling, yeah, over here. Hoping to hammer the British fleet. That would be nice. 3 days. 2 days. But yeah, the planning is basically full for everyone who wasn't in the middle of the fight. I'm just going to hit play. I'm also going to right-click on Stuttgart over here. Just go really aggressive with this, you guys. You'll be fine-ish, maybe. At a couple of places we're advancing, so that's something. Got some planes over here operating in northern France. I'm going to get you to swing over into Germany here. Not that we have air superiority, so these are just close air support that might get a little screwed by enemy fighter presence. On the other hand, it looks like there's a few places where there's some breaches happening. As, again, with me with my master tactic move of just right-clicking on the final destination here, it leads to a lot of ineffective attacks, but at the same time, it does like make it really easy to see where there's like a weak point, and then you can go and, you know, manually work things maybe a little bit better at that point. You're stuck on the defense over here. We may want to put all our troops in, like, one spot and then move in that way. Yeah, you might get pushed back. Oh, no, there you go. You got reinforced. Too bad. You're not going to make it to Stuttgart. Did you just vanish? You didn't go to overrun or something stupid. No. Okay. I think it's these guys. I think they just... Because it looked like they were moving in a certain area. I think their direction got tweaked or something. I don't know. Something happened somewhere. And that is the high-level commentary you can expect from me. Are we not importing enough tungsten? India, let's bring up your tungsten a little bit for that. That's going to be fine. In fact, we may want to do it more, because I may want to add more artillery, because that is a thing we're still currently quite short on. Yeah, let's queue up a bunch more artillery. That's going to be fine. In terms of dockyards, I think what I'm going to do, even though these are still not... I wonder if we can do a redesign on the subs. Yeah, there's really not a lot of space for anything. We could use the subs to do mining. And actually, that would be okay with, like, fairly low-level tech. Just the mine tubes. I don't even know if you need the best engine for this. It does help with reducing visibility. Yeah, maybe I'll do this. So, I don't know... Because SS for submarine... I'm guessing it's like, if there was ever a submarine mine layer, it's probably SM or SSM. We could go S&M. 50 Shades of Warfare. There we are. That is going to be the design of this bad boy here. S&M 50 Shades. We're going to do that. We're going to ask for, like 50 mine layers. A good way for us to balance out the fact that we don't really have proper naval superiority. And if anything, I may have wanted to just get all my troops over here. It's not too late. What I could do... Yeah, because a lot of this front line's pretty dumb. I could have just moved everyone one place. No, our good general got hurt again. That's a shame. Still trying to make our way over to Stuttgart. Now they've had a chance to reinforce. Or get, like, a unit in general. Which is a bit unfortunate. Some of these guys are still defending, which is why they're not involved in combat. Alright. You, yeah, go there and there. You go there and there. Do we have anyone over here? Make your way over to Augsburg, please. We got some trucks. Can go into Munich. You make sure to grab this airport. Push up to the river here, please, and thank you. Trying to avoid too much manual stuff. There you go. You moving in there. You're gonna move in. Actually, I'm gonna get you to do more of this. Be ready to go into Stuttgart from behind. They came from behind. You have. I mean, you must have all the equipment, because otherwise this would turn yellow once it sort of gets keep. Okay, so we don't have enough artillery for you, but you haven't actually maxed out. I'm gonna go ahead and deploy all these, and add you to a second teal army. Let's go ahead and give you. Let's give you pink. No, we already have kind of a pink. Let's give you an orangey. Sure, that's gonna be fine. Done, done, done. Oop, I got my fingers in the wrong place to try to pan around with the keyboard. I was trying to WASD, but that doesn't work in Ahoy. They're mapped to different things. It is the Paradox has... So, the reason that WASD doesn't map to movement in this game is because, first of all, you wouldn't think of it as, you know, grand strategy games and things like that, that you want to click around so much. So I think, like, the instinct that you use WASD wasn't as much there, whereas one of the big things in strategy game is you need more information. So, QWERTY and everything like that by default is mapped to, well, map modes and things. You know, the EUs and everything like that. are similar. There's Stuttgart. And the capitulation of Germany. Boom. Done. Freeing up that front line. Although Great Britain is present over here. Now, the Belgium... Yeah, you're still just chill and neutral, although clearly at some point we're going to need you. I guess we'll help clean this up, too. Because it should be fairly easy while simplifying our position dramatically against Great Britain here. More military factories. So, I guess, yeah, we've got the occupation over here. We don't own Germany. We still have to piece them out, but we are in charge of the occupation for now. So short term, we do get access to all their factories. You know what? Just go ahead and do some more of that. That's going to be okay. Trade-wise, ooh, short on rubber. We'll get one dose in from India, one from Siam. We don't need any convoys for this, which is good because we don't have to protect anything. And these guys aren't interested in trading with us, so that's that for that. Now, it would be really nice to swing back down here and take out Suez, which is dramatically going to change their ability to access a lot of the seas, force them the long way around, which would be nice. What is this? They're going to send me some divisions under my control. All right. Because volunteers, they control. Expeditionary forces, we control ourselves. So basically, we can just go ahead and make a new army out of the Soviet dudes. And yeah, let's roll a new commander. Going to start pretty low, but clearly we can make use of that. All right, you guys are going to go. Yeah, a lot of you are still advancing. Oh, in the United States, you must be officially joining the war. Not, you haven't yet. There it is. Oh, so hold on. Australia's not in the Commonwealth. No, but the United States has joined in, so that shakes up a lot of the situation, because obviously they have a lot of industrial might, and that's just scaling up. Like, they're just hitting their stride, like, real hard right about now. And that is slightly terrifying. Here, I'm going to do a right-click here, just to force some attacks. It was maybe a little early for that, but I'm sure it's fine. So, just sort of vaguely right-clicking, you know, some capital stuff over here, some ports, all that kind of jazz. It would be very convenient if Belgium wasn't here, wouldn't it? I think we can all agree on that. Just clean up our front lines. Simplify the situation. So, my police forces, my military police, I'm going to get you to cover Germany, because I'm willing to bet there's going to be a lot of rebellion here. You know, the more I do this, the more I'm really excited for La Resistance. And I was already excited for it, and then I remembered that you don't police troops this way. I don't know all the mechanics. It's going to involve, like, garrison forces that you build differently. Armored cars are going to come into that aspect of things. I don't know, but not having to, like, click on provinces to police is going to be handy. I think this is part of Austria, right? So, these areas here are completely annexed, so we don't necessarily need cops. Looks like it's saying we need 96 divisions to police this properly. We'll see. I do remember, I think we unlocked the MP divisions, did we not? No, we're still just researching it? Yeah, 12 days. Okay. Philippines, Ace pilot, Expeditionary forces are being called back. Okay. Hey, in-pocketing! Woo! And some overrun somewhere. I mean, hopefully not of ourselves. Sometimes when you right-click, you can be a little too aggressive, but we weren't overextended anywhere. That should have happened, right? I don't think so. It must have been them. Well, that is an awfully small army here. Okay. Many wars. And this should go fast, right? October, yeah. If we're in wars and factions, there's all of these different modifiers for the justification time. Some of the rules are quite different if you're fascist versus communist versus whatever. Yeah, failed pushes over there. We're definitely going to do a naval invasion from behind. But I think cleaning this up is good. And yeah, we may as well take Belgium while we're here. Like, why not, right? Exactly. Right. I still do sort of wish this was my game where I'd taken France and the United Kingdom, like, instantly before any factions or anything like that, all fully annexed to me. Well, the United Kingdom joined the faction, but they still did a full capitulation, because there wasn't much in the way of allies. Alright. Let me tell... First I'm going to delete orders, then I'm going to hit H to halt all you guys. And then I want to make sure to finish off this little blob first. We're going to tell you to play again. And I don't know, I'll right-click on The Hague. We're probably going to end up over there for our war crimes later anyway, so may as well visit it now. Get used to the layout of the city. Some of these guys can split off and do their own thing. Go after Breda. I was going to say, this will fall quickly and they have no escape, because I think that port just belongs here, which we've got. So I think that's all. There you go. Military police are in. That's great. I'd love to get the next level of these. I want the shipping. It's always the problem. We want all the things. We're going to hold off on excavation. Fuel's okay. Engineering. Yeah, the encryption-decryption situation, it's like actively affects our ability to properly fight. We do need that. It's hard because we do need everything. They're actually pushing back in a few places. Not that I'm doing, you know, a very organized attack, obviously. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. These guys are all getting bopped. Are they actually retreating somewhere? I mean, I don't... Oh, there's another province there? My god. Alright, their attack's gonna fail. I mean, they have no resources. There we go. And we'll go there. Plus, they're partially exhausted. Return expeditions. Fine. Mutinies in the army. Unused. Number of units. Refusing orders from Fury officers. Why? Rebellion. Any war fears uprising will soon spread to other units. Decisive actions must be taken. Surround the mutinous armies with loyalists and order them to stand down. Hold patriotic speech before the mutineers. Let's just try to convince them to be cool. What is this deal? Is it because of low stability? I mean, our war support is huge. There you go. Took a little bit of work. Right-click everyone now. 19 divisions. Numbers quickly going down. I mean, they do have a port here, but I don't think they can... I don't know the rules for escaping there. It's come up before. Alright, halt, do this. Set a battle line. And dangerous naval invasion? Up over here. Okay, well, I'm not too worried. But my Coast Guard will be instructed to come over here and start guarding this coast. I don't have to retake it, because that would be annoying. I don't know. I think it's less likely that anyone's going to drop over there, but we may as well have a presence. It's very likely that I missed a province, because there's some weird and small provinces in some of these places, depending on how the borders are of both the original countries and the provinces and whatnot. We're okay so far. One more focus to do. Jet engine effort. Or I could turn it off, just not be... You know what? Maybe we'll just stop for now, just so we can get our political power back a little faster. So everyone here, if I Control B, there we go. Quickly get back into position. Quickly be ready to go as soon as we declare war. War goal, good until December. Excellent. There's everyone in position. I can't do the planning speed boost. That's okay. And then we're just going to get our org. Be ready to go. Probably just a couple of days. Org bounces back pretty fast. Oh, even Southern England, we have good air superiority. That's nice. Gotta plan an invasion of that at some point. Unless they just start with that instead of going down to Spain. Now that's an interesting idea. A little longer, so you can see the orb ticking up. Again, we're not gonna have the planning bonus, but we may as well have full organization. Let's go up to speed 4. All right, that's looking pretty good. Let's declare war. They'll probably join an alliance, and then all our wars will get merged together anyway. It's like, if I can avoid having allies so I don't have to split this, that would be great, but yeah. It's going to be moot. And again, we'll do just another right-click here to really force the attack. I mean, I could also just tell these guys to, like, be aggressive. Because that seems fairly safe right now. Oh yeah, the occupation's costing us political power, of course. Come over here just to block off the coast. Put reinforcements. Prevent escape. There we are. Just like that. And come in, help take Brussels. The city of the world's desire. City of my desire. And capitulation. Excellent. Okay. So now, yeah, we have to decide. Alright, no, I'll go Spain first. That's fine. So you here. Are we going to plan 2 invasions or 1 bigger one? 1 bigger one. Barcelona would be great, but I think it's too close to the front. It would get reinforced. I love that there's some dudes here. I think what we drew is drop in Valencia, which is the next port, and that's going to have to be okay. I could split you in half to make this go a little faster, but I think I'm going to do all 10. So we're going to go from Marseille to Valencia. We will land in the 2 adjacent spots as well. So 70 days to prepare, that's fine. And then the Field Marshal can get a battle plan. Actually, do you? Or do you just get ready to follow in from behind? Yes, indeed. That is what's going to happen. So what I'm going to do is tell you to garrison there, tell you to garrison there, and tell you to garrison here. This way, you'll be close to the front line. You shouldn't get too, like, undersupplied or anything like that. It should be okay. Okay, that's decryption. We can get more levels of radar for our ships, which wouldn't be terrible. Get atomic research, get some discounts teching, but, I mean, it's going to take us so long to tech in the first place. Oh, we would love to be able to make these weapons as early as possible with the date change, so we will do that. You know what, screw it. I'm just going to go and get the last national focus, because after that it'll stop bugging me for it. So yeah, the plan is to land behind these guys, and then bring the entire army in at that point. So let's talk about our navy. I'm just going to make sure you guys have no commands whatsoever. These raiders over here, well, first of all, the destroyers. Actually go here. Raiders, I can make a fleet out of you. We're not going to assign you in any regions yet. Right? Yeah. No, you got nothing. Good. That's what we're looking for. 70 days. Plane-wise... Okay, I'm going to do a big reshuffle of all my planes. I know, I keep doing that. No, it's going to be fine, because there's some that need to be over here, there's some that need to be over here. I'm going to send everyone to Normandy first. Factories are being smashed. Are we getting, Oh yeah, there's some rebellion there. We need some more military police. Oh, speaking of. Military police. Change that. Train... 32... I don't know, train another 20 with the MP divisions. Alright. All these planes here. Merge up. And yes, we're going to assume, first of all, that there's going to be some English Channel shenanigans. You can do normal operations. I think that's going to be fine. And we're going to take all these wings and split them in half. Then... Fighters, you... And a group of naval bombers. You're going to come here into the Western Mediterranean Sea. Excellent. Supplies should be... Ooh, they're not okay. Yeah, but there's way too many troops here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to control-click over here to put the infrastructure jobs for this area at the front of the queue. Get that going ASAP, please. How are we... This is going to be in the back of the queue, but I'm going to level up one of my naval bases in the Rome province. I think there's more than one naval base, but it's going to level 1 up to 10 by doing it that way. I'm pretty sure it's only queuing up to 1 naval base. Yeah, right here. And there's plenty of things that need to be repaired. Mostly because of massive resistance. Oh, there's a little bit of resistance over here.
Attento.
Now, your troops only go where there's actual resistance, so, you know, they'll try to be intelligent about it. We can deploy these guys fairly quickly as well, because they don't need training. Training has no impact on suppression, so this should be okay. We've got some... Yeah, let's go ahead and switch all these to MP types. Done. And then, yeah, you are just the Coast Guard-y types. Just to annoy anyone who might be doing an attack. Naval invasion is being threatened over here. Again, in theory, we have at least someone standing somewhere. This should hopefully be okay. Oh, there's actually some forward movement potentially over there. But mostly we're waiting for this invasion, which is going to take a little while. Okay, let's swing over to naval. Submarines, hold on. Oh, there it is, landing crafts. Yeah, we're gonna get this going. So faster invasion prep may or may not matter here. Being able to support a bigger invasion will be nice when we go after the UK. If you do the UK really early, you just land right here next to London, and it's just a joke because there's no troops. There's no troops at all. Now I suspect it won't be quite so easy. What we'll do is we'll probably plan 2 different invasions and see what works out. But we keep pounding the channel. Actually, if I get more factories, hold on. Because we're good on the anti-tank. Let me pull back on you quite a bit. The infantry equipment, I'm going to leave for now. Well, I don't know, actually. Naval bombers, let's go. We probably need some tech for you. And fighters. And then trade-wise... Right, there's still no one we can really get rubber from. Okay, we may need to build more synthetic factories and or... I don't know, is there a way to find out if we've got synthetic factories and how many we've got? Are they listed somewhere? There's access to whatever. I don't know. But building a few and then having maybe the tech to get more rubber out of it may be useful. Until we actually expand into, say, like, Indonesia or whatever. Since this is slowing us down a fair bit. Alright, well, our timer's good put at a cut here. We have to wait for the invasion to be planned. Look at all the combats going on over here. And it'd be nice to have an at-a-glance, like, how bad are things here? We have no naval supremacy, but that's okay. Radars, we've got the best radars on the coast, right? Yeah, the best ones we got. Well, we've got some more over here. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cancel... Okay, you guys are partially built, so that's okay. I'm going to cancel the coastal defenses. Because, theoretically, we have enough troops to respond to a naval invasion. We hope. Yeah, I was going to say, if we have any civilian factories, I actually am going to go and put them up top. The faster they get repaired... Now, hopefully none of these are in an area that keeps getting smashed, but we're going to be improving our police some more. The faster they get repaired, the faster everything else gets repaired. Right? I do want the infrastructure down in southwestern France. Done and done. And... yeah, you guys are not ready to deploy yet, because you still need your training to be done. Although, I guess you will auto-deploy. Into the thing. No, I still want to hit this button, right, to get them out earlier. Absolutely. Okay, well, we'll put a cut in here. Plan the naval invasion back there. I think that's going to be okay-ish. How do I feel about the ships we're building? Trickle of convoys. Bunch more destroyers. Well, this one's going to finish soon. Let me bring this down by 10. Actually, I guess they're both going at the same rate, so I could sort of balance this out. There we go. Something like that right now would be okay. More cruiser hulls for our battle group. So, yeah, Italian theater. You're going to escorts. You should also go into escorts. CL battery is going to go into Italian theater. And the 50 Shades of Warfare are going to go into the Raiders. Now, they only go into the reinforcement pools unless we go and give them a blueprint of some kind, which might not be a terrible idea. I actually might want the task force to literally just look like this. SS times 5. 5 submarines per wolf pack. We can use this as a start anyway. We'll do that. It's got the auto reinforcement on. So now if I take this and I say I split you up, oh, I don't think I can give the template to everyone simultaneously. There we go. Yeah, there we go. 1 of 5, 1 of 5. Done. And you don't have any commands right now. Good. Okay. Yeah, because I don't want these underpowered. They're not wolf packs. They're I don't know. It's like one stray puppy is what we've got going on here. Okay, war support. I mean, we're capped on war support, so that's still fine. We may want to run the stability thing. What is that? Safety in the workplace? Improve worker conditions. We may want to consider running that because our stability is apocalyptically low. But we'll have more political power to spare. Well, I was going to say when we're done this. The problem is we're still doing these occupations, and we could flip the occupations somewhere else, but I think we are getting credit for being responsible for the occupations. And we need, need some more participation going in here, because this is going to be a big piece out, and almost certainly we're not going to get everything we want for our plan of becoming the new Roman Empire, the reborn Roman Empire. But how long we got? 50 days. So 50 days we'll do this. I think Spain will go okay at that point. The terrain is really rough, but with all the Soviets pushing in through the Pyrenees, we'll see how that works for them, and us trying to bypass that, I think we'll be okay. All right, folks, thanks for watching. I'm going to see you guys next time. Bye-bye.